50 wonderful episodes. 50 precious memories. 50 precious memories of calling Jibby a ginger bastard. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it has finally arrived. Welcome to the historic 50th episode of Final Round.
It is finally here, our predictions of UFC 120, followed by our clip show recounting the times since we first started here. We would like to say sorry for the delay as we have had some rendering problems, but we are here. Wilkes is determined to come back onto the welterweight ladder following a win, while Patrick has only lost once and is coming off his UFC debut win. Both fighters aren't as noticeable to the hardcore fan base, but with this being a pay-per-view in London, and with it Patrick's foreign debut, it should be an entertaining fight. I think this fight will be decided by who has the better striking and wrestling skills to get the submission in. I haven't seen Patrick much, so I won't underestimate the Canadians, like most people in the world do with his country, So I'm going to go for a Wilkes win cause it's his home yard.
Our next fight is in the heavyweight division between the ever-present, yet sometimes cheek Congo, going up against Travis Brown. Congo seems to always get close, then fuck it up, and is right back the bottom. While the unbeaten Brown is off his UFC debut win over James McSweeney.
We all know what Congo is capable of, but he just can't seem to do it against the top guys. He can strike, he can submit, and he can dominate. So we can't underestimate him too. Brown is a striker with all but 2 of his fights coming from a knockout. So the potential for a punch fest is here with this fight. But I can't help but think if Congo gets control and takes him down, that'll be it. So even though he moves up and down the ladder as fast as Lindsay Lohan's career, I'm going to go for a Congo victory here.
Our next fight is once again in the welterweight division as Mike Pyle goes one-on-one against John Hathaway. Dong Hyun Kim was supposed to be the man fighting Hathaway, but had to pull out through injury.
In the space of 15 minutes, Hathaway became a nobody to a somebody, shocking the MMA world by beating Diego Sanchez. But he has to keep his confidence and performance up to gain the leverage he may greatly good with a win here. Hathaway is diverse with his finishing, but Pyle loves his submissions. So Hathaway needs to once again utilize his height and weight for striking, and dominate from there. Pyle must take it to ground, and dominate and frustrate John, if he wants to finish off the unbeaten Hathaway. I think we have a potential future top dog here, so I'm going to keep the faith, and go for a Hathaway win here.
Up next is the sub-main event of the card between Dan Hardy and Carlos Condit. This is Hardy's first fight since his loss to St. Pierre, while Condit is coming off a win against Rory MacDonald.
You'd naturally think that it would be an easy Hardy win here, but I don't think that is the case. Condit is a tough fucker. Fair enough, he hasn't beaten notable names like Hardy has, but I do believe he'll give a good fight. He has cardio and submissions on his side, while Hardy prefers the KO and the split decisions.
So who do you think will win?
If Condit keeps the aggression he has that got him the win against McDonald, he'll have a chance. Hardy needs to man up and get a good win to show he's still alive in the title picture. But I just think it'll go to decision. So Hardy to win by a decision.
We now move on to the main event of the card. A middleweight showdown between arguably 2 of the top middleweights in world. Michael Bisping fights in his homeland against one of the best Japanese fighters in the world, Yoshihiro Akiyama. Bisping is coming off a win against Miller, while Akiyama suffered a shock loss to Chris Leben.
It could go either way. But it takes someone special to beat Bisping. Hopefully Akiyama has stepped up his cardio from his last fight and can endure better. Cause if he is the same as the Leben fight, Bisping will rip him apart. Bisping's better chance are for a KO or a decision win. Because we all know what Akiyama is capable of when he takes people to the ground.
Who will be the winner here? Deserve a contenders fight for the title?
I think Bisping, with the recent changes to the next middleweight title fight, I think it's going to happen. But who against is the bigger question. It could be Sonnen pending on his hearing, could even be Vanderlei Silva. These are the only guys left yet to fight Anderson Silva, who I think doesn't have long left.
Righty-ho, time for our break in this 50th episode spectacular. The next part may not be put up for a few days yet, but we'll try our best. See you all soon.